The tactical build you guys see me running is, in my opinion, the best in the game right now, and it's crazy because it has extreme ranged and melee damage, and you really don't have to trade off for either. And I wish I could say this was my build, but it's not. It's a guy on YouTube called First Tour Guardsman who makes really good content for this game. Definitely check him out. I had a similar build, but his is better, and so that is what we run, and that's what I'm going to show you. I don't want to spend much time talking about ranged damage. I think you guys know how that works, but I do want to say with the Acuity perk, the Heavy Bolt Rifle, the Stalker Bolt Rifle, and the SMG Carbine are insane now. They're really, really good. Obviously, Plasma's still broken. Anyway, here are the perks, and really the star of the show is Battle Focus, which is the Auspex parry. And then we buff that Auspex parry with damage and duration for the other perks. The next most important perk is Heightened Vigor, which gives you infinite poise when you do a perfect block or parry. And this is really crucial because getting stun locked is really how you die, especially on Absolute. You can recover from a single hit, but also it introduces a gameplay loop where you're running block weapons. And by the way, you want to run the purple Artificer block chainsword, not the relic. I can explain why, but it's out of the scope of this video, but it is better. Now, this introduces a gameplay loop where you get 2 perfect blocks for the full adrenaline rush, which gives you a very damaging, staggering explosion and a guaranteed armor segment. And you're able to just swing into a crowd wildly because you have infinite poise. So you get that explosion, you get armor, contested health back, and then you continue the combo and you're guaranteed to incapacitate a Majoris or Extremis. Guaranteed. So then there you go, you get your second armor segment. And this is way more optimal than running any type of parry build, any type of gun strike. Because on tactical, gun strike only gives you armor if it's a killing shot. It makes you a sitting duck for damage and knockback. If you have heightened vigor, you might not get knocked back, but you're still taking damage. And if everything goes right, you only get 1 armor segment. Using block like this gives you 2 armor segments. It does extreme damage. You can one-shot Extremis with 1 combo like this. Very useful on Absolute. And you maintain control of your character, so you're able to better regain any contested health you might lose, etc. You're not just a sitting duck, sitting there doing a gun strike, or, parrying over and over again, waiting for your turn when you can actually get off a gun strike safely, which is asking for trouble. That's asking for you to get frame trapped and then stun locked for a lot of damage. Now, the last thing I want to mention is you want Radiating Impact, not Marked for Death, for your signature. Marked for Death sounds good, and it is a decent perk, but Radiating Impact just lets you kill way more enemies at once. It cools down significantly faster, 25%, and it also damages Terminus enemies. Marked for Death does nothing for them. So basically, these perks and the playstyle are the reason why